All right, welcome back, everybody. So as I mentioned, I was doing my off recording grinding, and stumbled into some side quests. So I showcased in the last episode the initial conversation that you have with Mustadio and his dad in Goug, and then that allows you to go recruit Beowulf and Reis. And at the end of Beowulf's little side quest, he gives you a Zodiac stone, which you then use to recruit Construct 8. Will the stone truly bring the sphere to life? You saw as much with your own eyes, did you not? Hey buddy, it brought you a stone. You hungry? You were right, it stirs. Yeah, smoking hot robot friend. Is that all? Must no longer be operational.
Initialization complete. All systems normal. What is your command, Master?
By the gods, the machine speaks.
Awaiting your command, Master.
Give it a command, Morbo. Me? Must I? Mayhap you could. What are you talking about? You're the thing's master.
Repeat. Awaiting command.
Very well. Dance. Oh, what would you have it do? It's dancing. I wonder how powerful this thing is.
I am very strong.
Well then, dispose of Mustadio. Oh, Oh no! Phoenix down! Where's the Phoenix down? So we used our little stone that Beowulf got, and now we have an automaton friend. Sweet. I recorded that, and then I just continued with my off-cam grind. So now we have Construct 8, but we're ready to move forward. So let's get into it. Let's see what's going on in however you pronounce this pass. Oh, something else I did mention in the previous episode, had to do a little bit of research on because it's been a while. The little pig enemy we just kind of happened to stumble across. Apparently, those are exceedingly rare, and they set up a lot of like really, really powerful endgame content. So that's why I now have an orator in the group. She will be attempting to recruit a little piggy for us in one of the next battles. So long as we draw breath, you will find no passage through these lands. Okay, we'll just have to kill you then. I don't know if you haven't been paying attention, but like killing people, kind of what I do. But let's take a look at your gear. None of this looks particularly impressive, especially since I've been doing so much of that. An obelisk. I might want to steal that. Especially since I've been doing so much of the grinding off screen to do like poaching and stuff. Overwhelmingly, the gear I have on most of my squad at this point is the best available in the game. So if you are considering your own playthrough, when you get to Chapter 3, highly recommend putting some effort into a poach grind. Especially if you're kind of combining it with that leveling and de-leveling, because with the way the random encounters work, like it's tied to your character's highest, or your... When am I going to pay attention? It's tied to your the highest level character in your party, meaning like even if they're not in the fight. And that makes for some interesting combat in the random encounters. You can get like much more powerful much more powerful enemy units, which means you can get much more valuable poachables from taking them out, which is pretty sweet. So if you are considering your own playthrough, I do recommend putting some effort into the poach grind. I'll put a little link as to like the guidelines for what you can get through poaching, because I've been referring to that in my own effort, and it is super helpful. Yeah, give me that obelisk. All right, you can die now. Good Dragoon. Alright, so let's not use Geomancy on you. Yeah. That probably didn't feel as good as the last one, given that the last one healed you. This is gonna feel worse. So yeah, actually, I think at this point, so I'm stealing the obelisk weapons from these dragoons, but the reality is I already have a better weapon because of all of the poaching. Hell yeah, get absolutely wrecked. Oh, you're gonna make me stop my own white mage, but at least you missed your attack. Worth it. I mean, is it worth stealing any of your other stuff? Let's check. Guardian Bracelet sounds unfamiliar to me, but it also sounds like the type of thing I won't use. So let's steal it. Yeah. That's mine now. Oh, my cute little white mage. Now she looks like everybody else because nobody's moving. She is definitely stopped. Alright, let's loot the bodies. Alright, let's see what's going on in the free city of Brevenia. Combat, it looks like. Oops. Going the wrong way. So, one of the reasons I had to do some research on those pigs is because I thought I could just encounter them randomly, and you sort of can, but it's not until the very, very late game stage. You slew my brother, and I will have satisfaction of you. Weird phrasing. Your brother? Who are you? Do not play games with me. I am Meliadul Tengil. You killed my brother Islud at Reavanes. And now you will die, not by any order of his holiness. I do this for Islud. Alright. This is going to be an annoying one, because Meliadul's abilities break my shit, and I hate her. So yeah, essentially she, all of her sword abilities, like the specific type of knight she is, the active abilities she gets from her class break gear as they do damage. And if I remember correctly, she is able to continue using those abilities even if she isn't using an actual sword. I don't think they're actually tied to the weapon itself. I think it's just tied to the base class. And that is inconvenient. I don't like it. Alright. Take out one of the archers. But as you can see, she's glowing. And I believe that is because she has auto life. And that's from her equipment. So we will be trying to steal I think it's her accessory slot that gives her auto life. I think she's wearing a perfume. Yep, now she's not glowing, and I stole her perfume. Those perfumes are another item you can get from your little poaching efforts, and they have some pretty impressive effects that they provide. Auto life being one of them. The Defender Sword, another really good one. But because I've done my poaching grind, I already have 8 of those. So I'm not super concerned with stealing hers. I'm gonna try, though, because stealing is dope. But yeah, I don't think I actually need any more of her equipment. But you will get to see her cool ability as it breaks my fucking armor. Dickbag. How you like it? Huh? How you like it? Yeah, that's what I thought. Get rent. Alright, let's see what the odds are. 73%. That's not bad. Also does mean I don't want to stand to the side of her. That's what I was going for. I probably should have just used my Tailwind. Actually, you know what? What am I doing? Let's just take her out. Since I already have all of her gear. You fight well. Small wonder Vigra fell to you. Hear me, Morbo. When next we meet, your blood will soak the earth. I mean, ignore the fact that literally no one touched you in this fight. All I did was break your dragoon's armor. Does mean I need another white robe. Let's see what they sell at the store. Crisis averted. I am giving him a white robe because of all the grinding I've done, instead of giving him the actual armor, which would more significantly boost his HP and MP. I'm giving him the white robe because it halves fire, lightning, and ice damage. I don't think they're... Yeah, nothing new there. These I will deal with on a or off cam. I'm gonna do a quick save here, and I'm gonna try to remember not to overwrite this immediately, because if I remember correctly, this next fight is our last chance in the main story missions until the very end game to meet one of those pigs. So there was one fight in these fenlands down here where you can encounter a pig. There was the fight we saw the pig in the Gollund side quest. And I think this upcoming fight at Finnith Creek is the last time you can encounter them randomly, or you can encounter them in like the main story missions. And then you won't be able to encounter them in any random spot until you unlock a late game side quest. So I'm gonna hope I don't have to reload this save a lot, but I'm probably gonna have to reload this save a lot. So let's see if we encounter a pig. Teacher. He's still dead? Yeah, you're probably still dead. I hope that's not you making that weird noise. Teacher, knock it off. You know that trick too. Making a whistle of a blade of grass. Watch as I grab grass from this tree. You know, the type of grass that grows on trees. A friend taught me when I was living at the monastery. I could never seem to make it work, though. I guess she didn't actually teach me, she just showed me that it was possible. Here, like this. Yeah, isn't that a much more pleasant sound than the wah you're making? Oh, no, never mind. No, it's not. I did it! Hee hee. We can laugh even though the world's friggin' ending around us. What is that? Oh, this. I'll explain in a second. A pendant? I keep it as a remembrance of my sister, Tetra. She was caught up in this fighting and died. I'm sorry. She died for the nobility's convenience. They used her and cast her away, and for that I cannot forgive them. I shall not let them deal to you the same fate they dealt to her. I will protect you from aught and all who would use you. Delita, thank you for showing me the blade of grass trick. I don't really give a shit about your protection. Alright, well, let's update that save so I don't have to redo that every time I fail to meet a pig. And let's go meet this pig! Let's make sure the Orator is in the group. The reason I switched her over to Orator instead of sticking with Geomancer with the Speechcraft ability in her second slot is because Orator gets a built-in passive. I think in the original game it was called Monster Talk, and in this game it's called Beast Tongue. Hey, piggy! I'm gonna recruit that piggy. But yeah, without that passive, you can't use Speechcraft on monsters. These waters are deeper than I'd thought. A single misstep could spell disaster. You know, don't go misstepping. And nobody kill the pig. I had almost forgotten about the poach noise. Which, actually, pretty good point. I probably don't need that for a bit until we do all of the pig stuff. Oh, that water actually is deeper. I don't think I can reach... Yeah, not far enough. But yeah, these red chocobos have a valuable item associated with poaching them. So I normally would prioritize... nope, that's not where I want to go. Just a quick note because I haven't explained this yet. In the top right corner, you can see on this specific tile, the depth is 2. If you enter into water and the depth is 1, you'll still kind of stand fairly normally, and you'll be able to take an action. But if the depth is 2, you won't be able to. You'll basically be like too submerged underwater, and you'll have to just pass your turn. But I'm hoping the haste is enough to get her the turns she'll need to entice Mr. Piggy. Because I want him to join our team. And then I want him to make baby piggies. And then I will poach his children. Yeah, that probably sounds super weird. But in this game, you only need 1 monster to generate children. No luck on the first attempt. But we will be recruiting this pig. So yeah, once we recruit this pig, he will, I think there's like a chance every day, so every time you travel anywhere, that he will create an egg, and that egg will mature into one of the 3 variants of that same type of monster. So like, if I had recruited a chocobo, they would have laid eggs that could have turned into the black, red, or yellow chocobos. And these piggies can turn into pigs, swine, or wild boars. And wild boars are the shit. So, if you get the chance to recruit a piggy, probably a good idea to hold on to them. Because they're dope. And we got a piggy. Which means I have a ton of off-cam grinding to do to get wild boars and turn them into cool stuff. But that went super well. We managed to encounter the pig on the first try and recruit him. I am stoked. I'm going to go do my off-cam grinding. And we'll come back with all sorts of crazy overpowered gear, which we will use in Zeltennia Castle. Thanks for hanging out with me, guys, and I hope you enjoyed this episode. Hope you're appreciating the very gentle kind of guidelines on the mechanics and strategy. This playthrough is not supposed to be like a tutorial. It's kind of supposed to be that initial taste that gets you into the game. So I'm never going to go into like too much detail, but hopefully you're appreciating a little bit of explanation. And I will see you on the next episode.